I have a giant problem. Texturing, arguably one of the most crucial parts of the Blender process, meaning this key aspect will make or break your render. So this is why I've created this video, to show you the #1 way to improve your materials in Blender. So you want to make your renders more realistic. You want to include a surface imperfections map. This basically adds fingerprints, dirt, scratches onto your desired object, like this. You can see the cube on the left looks way more realistic than the cube on the right, and this is done by one map in Blender, and you can easily add this into Blender, but I will show you this at the end, and we're going to dive deeper into the art of surface imperfection. Unless you're living under a rock, you may have seen Pixar, a studio that has created famous movies like Toy Story, Cars, Monsters Inc., WALL-E, and many more. Throughout these movies, you can see scratches, fingerprints, marks all over the 3D models. I can hear you ask, why do you need a silly imperfection map?
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Well, I have a challenge for you. Take the nearest object and examine it. Look at it closely. Does it have scratches? Does it have marks? Well, I'm guessing it does. 99.9999% sure it does. And what we want to do is replicate those marks in 3D so we can get a photorealistic scene. And that is basically it. That is the quick summary of surface imperfections.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before we do the tutorial, this is just a picture from one of the movies of Toy Story, and it just shows the amount of detail Pixar goes into, including the welding detail, the bar imperfections, and all of these imperfections can make or break your render scenes, and it is really just as simple as that. You just need some imperfections to make it look like the real world, and that's really it. Let's hop into the tutorial. So the tutorial I'm going to be showing you today is a way more simplified version, but you can find more in-depth tutorials online. The link to the texture that I use is going to be linked down in the description down below. So let's get into it. Create a new material, and you want to add a color ramp. This color ramp should be placed into the base color. Now you want to add in an image texture, or you want to get your image and then just drag it into the Blender scene like so. So you want to just click on the one that says color, this one right here, and not the normal, not the roughness one, the color one, and you want to just exit that tab and then link that color to that factor, and then that is it basically. And now you just want to adjust these values. So the slider on the left resembles the color, and the slider on the right resembles what color the imperfections will be. There's more tutorials on it, but this is a very simplified version and a quick little tutorial for you guys to explain what imperfections are, and something that you'll probably definitely use in your render scenes. And yeah, thank you for watching. Peace out and enjoy. See you in the next video.